Palantir sells two software products. The first product is called Gotham, which is a tool built for analysts at defense and intelligence agencies. Gotham helps analysts find patterns in large data sets. One of the early inspirations for Gotham was that in the initial invasion of Afghanistan and Iraq in the early 2000s, US soldiers had to map the intelligence they got out of insurgents and roadside bombers by hand on pen and paper. Gotham is designed to address that need by allowing analysts to put all their data together, from confidential informants to intelligence reports, and then find the patterns and visualize these large data sets within a computer. These same challenges of making sense of large data sets and finding patterns exist not just in the defense and intelligence sector, but also in the private sector. Palantir's second product is Foundry, which is a version of Gotham that's designed for the private sector, for private companies that are not military, government, or intelligence. Yet despite having these two products, Palantir is a very military and intelligence-centric business. It holds a very different philosophical view from regular tech companies. Palantir makes it very clear that they have no business in collecting, mining, or selling data. All the data that customers bring and use within Palantir's products are self-contained, whether it's Foundry or Gotham. All that data belongs to the customer. Palantir is focused on helping these companies or organizations centralize these large data sets from their existing tools and doing analysis on this entire bucket together. Palantir also has a very unique design when it comes to their software. Most tech companies today have a rip and replace walled garden mindset. Probably the most famous example of this is Apple. The goal of these modern tech companies is to get you to tear out what you already have today and use their software or hardware exclusively, and then make it hard for you to switch back to your old tools if things get wonky with your new setup. Think like Google Chrome and Safari, iPhone and Android, and so forth. But Palantir takes a very different view. Their software is designed and meant to integrate with existing legacy IT products. That means that whether you're a defense company, an intelligence agency, military, or a private company, you can maintain your key historic investments. You don't have to rebuild your entire data infrastructure and redo everything from scratch if you want to use Palantir's products. This is a really radical take compared to, say, Snowflake, as we covered in an earlier episode, where Snowflake's story is totally different. Snowflake's story is that your historic data and infrastructure is no good. You have to get on ours if you want to get anywhere.